feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Feel alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you
Alrighty, first tests or first test. What's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. Hopefully everything's going out right. If anything is not working right or you can't hear my voice or anything, we are doing this a little differently than normal. If you can't tell by how weird the overlay and everything kind of looks like right now, which is weird that that's there. That should be like that. There we are. Now we're cooking. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. Welcome to Anime Night. I happen to make content on YouTube that is about Japan, Japanese culture, Japanese language, and that type of stuff. However, a lot of people have questions that maybe are a little bit more pressing, or, you know, maybe reply to something in a comment and I don't see it, even though I try my best to look at every single comment. I honestly do. Anime Night allows me to talk to you guys. It allows us to hang out. We can watch an anime, talk about it as it's going on, and if you have any answers or, if you have any questions about it, or even about Japanese, about, I'm stuttering already. I'm so sorry. I want to get a drink of water here. If you have any questions about Japanese, what you're trying to do, or maybe what I do, this is the perfect way to do it. As you can see, I have a chat on the side window. I read it as the stream goes, and we're able to build some friendships, have some fun together. Tonight we are watching My Hero, if you can't tell by the slideshow behind me, and I'm sure I will explain later, not right now, but I'll explain later why this all kind of looks like this, and it's not the normal anime night, and there's like a green screen behind me. Some stuff happened. Max may or may not be a little damp at the moment, so I'm using my personal gaming PC to, well, broadcast this to you tonight. So, without further ado, I have left a link in the description down below if you guys are interested at all. It should take you to a site called Daiweeb, and Daiweeb has basically, not all anime obviously, but a lot of the more popular anime with Japanese subtitles on them that you can adjust and change and use. I'm so used to using Crunchyroll for Anime Night, and I just hate, even though, yeah, they're speaking in Japanese and I have the Japanese audio, there's no way to get rid of the subtitles. And it just is so frustrating. So it's nice to have a site that gives you both the Japanese audio and subtitles, so that's where I'll be watching it. You can watch it wherever you want. We are going to start at episode 1. I normally either have something on the screen for you and timers and stuff so we can sync and watch it together, because it's kind of cool to watch it together. Unfortunately, again, we are completely beta testing this temporary rig. This is all temporary, by the way. This also, I think, needs to be a hair bigger, like that. This is all temporary, and because it's temporary and this is the first week back after destroying my rig, I didn't destroy my rig. My dog did. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? Daniel Stout, what's cracking, guys? That we're just trying to make do with what we got. Be positive, and just have a good night hanging out with everybody, and watch an anime that I actually really love. I did not expect to like this. I remember seeing the art for it, did not like the art style. Usually all the animes that people talk about that are super popular, that get really big, are usually not the ones that I personally enjoy. I tend to be, I hate to say this, but I like rom-com shoujos. I like really girly things that make me feel on the inside. I don't know why that is. I'm sure there's a psychological reason for that. Maybe some sociopathy. Either way, but I watched it, and honestly, I saw a anime that is built on the shoulders of some of my favorites. Now, I'm a big Naruto fan, and yeah, I like Naruto, but I can also tell that there's not good parts of it. And what this show does was it took the great parts of Naruto and got rid of all of the stuff that I didn't like about it, and maintained the stuff that I did like, and then just said, alright, this is what we're going to do. And I really sincerely enjoyed it. You can also see, you know, within the characters and the interaction and how everybody kind of comes together, you can see characters from One Piece in this. And you can see a lot of the flaws that Bleach had and have it in here. Crimson Ash, $20. And hey, you actually see it on the full screen now, which is nice. Here's my share to help fix the old Mac. Also, everyone go beyond Plus Ultra. Thanks, Crim. Tips always appreciated, never necessary. I'm so blessed just to have you guys hang out with me and spend a little bit of a Saturday night together. I can tell you this week, the last 2 weeks have been just really tough. Obviously, I had that spill on my Mac, and I took it to the Apple Store, and they're like, yeah, you're looking at like $1,500 fix. I then had a sick puppy with kidney stones. I injured myself at the gym. I restarted school, so now I'm busy with all of that. I did not improve as much as I wanted in the time between my JCAT tests. I did improve. I got an improved score, but it wasn't as much as I would have liked to seen. So it was a tough couple weeks. And I remember Saturdays I devote to reading YouTube comments and getting back to people and trying to make sure everyone that wants an answer gets it. And I was just sitting there exhausted because when you read all the YouTube comments, you do get good, but you get a lot of bad. And when you get the bad, it's a lot of, you feel it. And I stopped myself for a moment because I was just starting to feel like really worn down. I was like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I say in every video I'm going to read all your comments and then actually do it just to get like crapped on all day, like for 8 hours on Saturday? And I remember I was like, wait, I do it because it attracts the people on Saturday nights that really make all of that worth it. Like, I had this epiphany that, yeah, I'm getting like pooped on all day Saturday reading your guys' comments, and not your guys obviously, but reading a lot of comments and just having people be horrible. And the truth of the matter is, if I'm not reading all the comments, if I'm not streaming anime nights, if I'm not doing these things, I wouldn't meet people like Daniel Stout and like Krim and like freaking Anthony, Jake the Beast, Cornell Spade, even new people like Roar of Time. Good to see you, man. I wouldn't have that opportunity. So it reaffirmed what I do, and why I do it is because, hey, I will take 1,000 mean comments if someone goes, hey, Chad actually helped, or, I was having a rough Saturday, and I got some laughs watching some anime with Chad. So I'm super down for that. Oh, wow, Daniel Stout, holy moly, it didn't do the stream alert. That doesn't feel good. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's going through the process. Thank you so much, Daniel. $25. Holy smokes. We already made the goal. Thank you so much. That was more than I was expecting. All right, I'm done blubbering. There it is. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Look, I've blubbered enough. Let's freaking anime night, right, guys? That's why we're here. That's what we do. We are watching Boku no Hero Academia. I have a link in the description down below to Daiweeb. You can watch wherever you want. We are going to start, and I'm so sorry, guys. I usually have a timer. This is all new, and I'm not very good at live streaming. I'm really good at video making, not very good at live streaming, so I'm really sorry. I will just say I hit the start button, and that's when we'll start. So if you guys can load it up, hopefully you've loaded it up by now. If not, what's been taking you so long? We will begin here. Anime Night, the first one since the great coffee spill of 2019. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Also, if there's anything you guys don't like or don't want to see or don't care about on the screen, or maybe something's weird, please tell me. I'll only know if you guys kind of give me some feedback, so it would mean a lot if you guys could help me with that. Let's catch up on chat, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, here, let's get rid of the freaking English. Always look forward to Saturdays, even on my work weekends. Oh, Anthony, thank you so much. Daniel, seriously, thank you for that. Krim, thank you so much for the 20. You guys are amazing. That was seriously so meaningful. Roar of Time, I'm not. I'm back in America until October, and then I'm in Japan until the rest of fall, working. So, Cornell Spade, what's going on? Some good slice of life, you're telling me. Hi, interesting site, Daiweeb. Helps with my kanji. I agree, John. It's, I think, for right now, it's going to be my go-to site. Obviously, there isn't a huge plethora, but that's because it's a non-profit. They're not doing this with, like, crazy amounts of ads and stuff. I'm just going through here tonight to see what's going on. Alright, I think I'm caught up, hopefully. Hey, my mom tipped $5. Thanks, Mom! Cheers to you! Why is it $4.99? I wonder if something took a penny. It's just such a weird amount to tip. You think you would just hit 5 go, but alright, I'll take it, thank you. Or maybe she's specifically like, no, you don't get that extra cent. Either way, I'm okay with that. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Mom. Okay, I really need to take the English subtitles off. There it is. I don't mind having them on the screen, but maybe you guys are like me. The minute any English is on the screen, my eye jumps to it, and it's not really good for actually developing Japanese ability at all. No desktop audio, right? Good. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not playing. You're not worth the extra cent, I guess. No joke. That's literally, that was the first thing I thought of. That's so funny. Also, I know there's a delay, but I don't know how much. I think it's just the default, which on OBS is like 10 seconds. I'm not positive, though. I'm often wrong. Oh, here's another good one. Since we're watching My Hero, oh, how about this? What's your favorite and least favorite character? Because I'll tell you, it's probably not popular. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to do most and least popular, let me get on my phone. Let me see if I can get all My Hero characters. I'll give you guys my favorite and least favorite. Oh, the bubble guy's probably pretty up there for my least favorite. This website's awful. Hold on, I can't do this. This website's awful. It only let me do it that way. Okay, it was just such a weird number. It's like if someone tipped me 476, and I'm like, why did you tip me 476? I don't mind, but like, that's just such a weird, like a weirdly specific number, you know? So if I had to give a favorite character, and I should say, are we going to keep it with just students? Because I'm pretty sure my favorite character overall is Eraserhead. But if we're not including teachers, we can do like favorite villains. That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Mirio Togata. He's really cool. He has like, I just relate to him so much, and he's super positive and cool. Midoriya's mom is number 29 on this list of, like, best characters. Okay, fair enough. If it's just a student, though... Oh, no, I think I'll go with the invisible guy. Subarashi haha. Yeah, she is a fantastic mom. I'm trying to save some money so I can travel to Japan soon. What city do you recommend flying to? Roar, that'll depend on kind of what you want to do. I'll say this, just to preface this, I never ever recommend Tokyo, and there are people that only recommend Tokyo, so if you're asking me, Tokyo's completely off the chart. But I'm not opposed to big cities. Osaka's pretty sweet. I like Hiroshima a lot. I like Kyoto a lot. Nara's really sweet, because I'm using my American R, Nara, instead of Nara. Nara. You know, I really like Hokkaido. It's, gosh, it's just not... It just hasn't been pooped on by enough foreigners yet. I love it. So, I would have to ask, what are you trying to do in Japan? Just give me some ideas of things you want. I mean, realistically, every major city is probably going to have some version of what you actually want to see. Huge, cool buildings, robots, anime, manga, you know, an ocean. Most cities have some form of an ocean. Shrines, all of that. Every city has all of that. It's just kind of a matter of what you want. Oh yeah, stream time. Justin! By the way, Justin, I am, now that we're doing this on a PC, it turns out streaming with people is super easy. You just turn on the desktop audio from Discord, and then I could throw a freaking camera on here somewhere. So Justin, if you'd like to come on the stream, now that things aren't awful, hopefully awful, I say that now, knock on wood. You should totally come hang out. I would love to have you on an anime night sometime. My favorite is Fumikage. Oh, good choice. And my least favorite is probably the split personality guy from the League of Villains. I didn't like him. The League of Villains has been disappointing because all the heroes are really cool. And the League of Villains, it looked like they just made edgelords. You know? Did not do it for me. But that's okay. Yeah, it's super easy. Yeah, on Max it's not. This PC it definitely is. So let's get you on, man. Let's have a good time. I'll even let you pick the anime. I'll be a bigger man about it. Favorite Eraserhead, yeah. Minata, yeah, the dude with the bubble heads, right? Gosh, I can't stand. They just throw in pervy characters for no reason. It's the worst. Save money to buy an anime portal so I can visit sometime in my dreams. I would love to. Yeah, man, we'll talk off, obviously, camera. As fun as these talks are to have on camera, I'm sure. Wow. I keep forgetting how unpowerful and, like, how not interesting he was. Oh, that was cool. The kid with the long neck, if you guys don't know, the way that long neck was drawn with the kink, there's a Japanese yokai with that's really famous. It's a girl that has this really long neck, so. Just a cool little piece of Japanese culture they threw in there. Zip! Oh my gosh. I still have a warm spot for the edginess. Sorry, I can read this on the screen. I don't know why I have my phone up. Crimson Ash, I still have a warm spot for the edginess. I'm reading it instead of watching it, and the new villains they just introduced seem very promising. Yeah, I have, so I have the Vigilante manga, the first of it, and let me tell you, it's amazing. It is super duper good. If you guys get a chance to read Vigilantes, you should do it, or Vigilantes. I guess that's my English A. You should definitely give it a shot. Zende. You know what's hard? I don't know why it's hard for me specifically to speak at my normal full speed Japanese and to have a... Here, let me switch over to my Japanese keyboard if I even freaking can. Again, this is a PC. I'm not used to this. So that sound, speaking it at my normal full-speed pace of Japanese, going from a closing n to a ru sound or a ra sound, like a, well, bunrai, to get it, like the full R, because I usually go bunrai, which is not right. I'm cutting the R too much. But it's a hard sound for me. Or, because I'm American, right? So I want to say shin-rai. Because there's a cut there. Shin-rai. Shin, you can hear the n, shin-rai. But it should be shin, and then I have to pause even to do it correctly. Shin-rai. Shin, it should be shin-rai, right? There should be a smoothness to it. I haven't cultivated that enough. Alt plus tilde, that switches to Japanese mode. Oh, I've been doing Alt Shift. I mean, Alt Shift on my computer does it, but it also starts me at the input of alphanumeric, which doesn't help me at all. Back to English. There it is. Press Alt F4. No, I'm not pressing Alt F4. I'm not destroying my stream for a meme. Although I appreciate the attempt. Yeah, I'm still getting used to PC. I am a wizard at Japanese with Mac, but PC's been an interesting... It's been an interesting shift, to say the absolute least. Gosh, I love this site. Dieweeb has been so helpful. Oh, I'll just post it in chat just in case. If you guys are not there... If you're not watching this yet, you should, even if you're not going to watch the anime tonight, you should totally try, just check out this website. It's really amazing. And we are at, I mean, where are we at? 11, something like 11:10 right now. I do Alt tilde to get to kana, then Control Tab to go to katakana. You know what's weird? So when you type on a Mac, you have basically kana, katakana, and like the English-Japanese keyboard. And as long as you're in the hiragana keyboard, if you're typing something that is normally katakana, it'll just become that. Or even if you want it in katakana, you just press the down, like the control pad, the down key. I don't know if you could do something like that on here, or if you actually want to type in katakana, you have to literally switch to that keyboard. I'm not sure. Man, my Wi-Fi is acting real crappy tonight. Anthony, no! I'm keeping mine limited at 6,000. I technically can put it to 10, but because of what happened that last time, I'm so nervous. We're keeping it at 6, because I can keep real consistent at 6,000 KBs. And then I think each week I'll probably up it 500, maybe 6. Try and get it up to a really HD image. I just don't want stuff to blow up yet. I'm working really hard to make this better. Press Control W to make your anime work faster with high quality. Yoko, no way. I don't trust you, man. Sabarna. Oh, see, Sab, my guardian angel, he knows I'm terrible at technology, and he's like, wow, do not press Control W. I don't know what that is. Window? Control, it's probably open new window, close window, something like that. I made macros on my mouse for hiragana and katakana. That actually sounds helpful. I have I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen. Maybe a little bit. I have this is a gaming PC, so my mouse has these like side buttons I never use. It would be really nice to be able to, sorry, let me put my mouse back. If I can click one, like the top button, and it's like hiragana, and I could cycle, hiragana, katakana, English. Hiragana, katakana, English. That would actually be nice. Or just, I mean, I have a bunch of buttons on this stupid mouse that I never use. Or we talk about bitrate. Yeah, I'm keeping my bitrate at 6,000. And my internet is 11 KB upload, kilobit, whatever. And I usually keep it at 10, but I'm so nervous about like spikes and crashes in bitrate that I think 6K is very safe. Control W closes the active Chrome tab. Yeah, that would ruin my night. Mysterious Dago, thank you. What PC did you get, by the way? So it's my cousin's PC. Not a sad topic, just gotta say how I got it. My cousin passed away when I was in Japan. God rest his soul. He was like one of my best friends growing up. And when I came back, because I was living abroad, didn't get to go to a funeral or anything. Turns out he still had his gaming PC, which he was a big gamer and liked doing it. And I ended up with it. And I'm very, very blessed. So this is very nice. I'm very lucky to have this rig. I don't know much about it, but Sab, I'm sure if you're ever hanging out in the Discord, I could just DM you the little bits I know about it. I know it's a PC. I think it runs Windows 11. I don't really know the difference between that and 10. Press 11 to full screen. I refuse. Typically, you don't need to go above 6K. Really? Can you not really tell a difference between a 6K bitrate? I already have seen all Boku no Hero Academia, but I hate the English subs, even if there are few words I don't know. The way that I see it is, if I have the ability to understand it in just Japanese, or with, like, the Japanese subtitles, why not? Like, why would I listen to what a translator thinks that this should mean when I could just watch it and read it in the original language and see what the original writers of the scripts and the characters wanted them to be? So, for me, it's more annoying. And the other thing is, let's say I'm just trying to watch it, even if I don't want any subtitles at all, and there just happens to be English that you can't remove, I always find my eyes drop into it, and I think that's just from years of watching Japanese media and not being able to understand it, so my brain is trained to drop down. I just don't think it's necessary. I would much rather either have nothing or just Japanese subs. Sorry. There's not really any point. Okay, well, that's good to know. We'll keep it at 6 then. F11 can actually be used to go into and out of full screen in Chrome. Really? That's actually helpful. So, I'm learning also. Gosh, we should have just called this Chad Troubleshoots the Internet. I hope you're joking. There is no Windows 11. Or is it Windows 10? It's all based on how you set up your equipment past 6K. Frankly, I mean, my webcam sucks. It would probably be good to get a new one. But honestly, because I don't know, if you guys like this, what I actually might try and do is set up my normal, like, my stream, DSLR, everything that's normal, and maybe try and work it with this. I tried the last 2 weeks to get it to work, and it is super tough. It is really, really tough. Especially since all my equipment is made to work with a Mac. All this stuff very barely works. My apologies. English is tough today. I had a long day, if you guys didn't see the intro. Even if you watch anime and you understand only 10%, it is still enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. Even if you don't understand anything, what happens is a random word will pop out, and you go, I know that word. And you get this kind of, you guys know that Studio Ghibli feeling that, like, characters with the long hair get when they see, like, a cute girl or a cute boy and their hair ruffles out, like, whew. It's that feeling of, like, it's this rush you get. And I can tell you from someone who went from only understanding absolutely zero, to maybe only a word or two here and there, to now being able to read all of it or understand all of it from listening for the most part. I'm not perfect, right? But you learn 10,000 words, get to about an N2 level, you can understand a lot of this. And it still makes my heart race when I'm like, I just learned that and I heard it and I know what it means and I love it. It's so cool. Like, I get chills to this day. It's just such a cool feeling. If I could tell you guys anything from, I'm not even fluent, but just someone who's maybe farther along the path, if you guys can get even to where I'm at, which is, upper intermediate, it is just the coolest feelings on the face of the earth to be able to, like, watch your favorite characters and know what the original scriptwriter meant for it. Like, know the vibe that they meant for it. Know the feeling to how they envisioned all this to go, and not just how some translator for Viz thought it should go. And nothing against translators and nothing against Viz and Funimation. I want it for myself. I'm kind of selfish that way. I want a piece of these characters for me. So I don't need someone else to feed. I don't have to go through someone else to enjoy it. I can just be like, oh yeah, I have some ownership over this. It's just one of the coolest things on the face of the earth. I'm going to start practicing Japanese more because I don't have college classes for like 6 months. Oh, heck yeah, dude. I just started spring semester on Thursday, so I'm going to be in school until the second week of June, and then I'm off all summer, which I'm so happy about. I love school and I love what I'm studying, but I'm so ready to just like go full board into Japanese and like destroy my brain this summer. I'm going to probably go as hard, as I was before I was in grad school this summer. I'll probably try and go like 8 hours of Japanese a day, if I can. 8 hours of Japanese studying between, you know, vocabulary lists, more kanjis, doing N1 kanjis, finishing up my vocabulary for N2. I think I have 500 words left of the 6K. You know, packing tons of listening and reading practice in. Like, so much that it makes me almost hate the language. I'm okay with that. Control-Shift-N to make your FPS better. Because sometimes Chrome takes so much of your RAM. Again, Yoko, you might be telling the truth, but until other people confirm it, I don't trust it. I love classes, I just lost funding. Oh, that sucks, man. I thought you got a bunch of funding for your classes lately, or was that just this semester? Chad, what do you want to do with Japanese? I want to just enjoy using it. I want to be able to watch anime. I want to be able to watch Japanese movies my friends in Japan recommend to me, and then be able to complain about how awful it is, or fangirl about how great it is. I want to be able to go on dates in Japan. I want to be able to take my friends out to dinner and we could talk about their days and their jobs. I just, you know, wanting to have it for like a resume or to work there, or because it does something to your career is fine, right? Like, I translate, like, using Japanese is part of my job, both for YouTube and what I do on the side. But at the end of the day, I'm passionate about it. I love it. I love the process of learning it. I love when I'm on a Twitch live stream like this week and I was running flashcards and I forget a flashcard and I go, all right, it's supposed to be this. I remember this. Even when I mess up the language, I love it. I learn to embrace that pain of like, I'm not fluent yet. I'm not good enough. And to love the process of that, because that is the process of learning. The process of learning isn't getting it in your head. The process of learning is learning and forgetting it, and seeing it every day in SRS flashcards and doing so good for like 6 months. And then like 6 months, you're like, oh, I literally, this is a Genki one word, and then you just forget it. And I love it. I love studying Japanese more than just about anything. It is one of the funnest things I've ever done with my life. It has changed my life. Before Japanese, I was a groundskeeper at an apartment complex. And after Japanese, I have a career on YouTube. I translate tattoos for a Yakuza tattoo shop in Japan. I know YouTubers who I used to fangirl over as like personal friends. Whenever I walk into a room, I have like one of the coolest jobs of anyone in there. Almost always. It's changed my life. I love it. It is so fun. That's the end of episode 1, everybody. But I'm going to listen through the ending song because I like it. Technically, it does reduce RAM usage because extensions are not enabled by default on incognito tabs. Oh! I didn't know that. Oh, hold on. Did I miss one from Justin? Oh, hold on one sec. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with this as much as I can. Chad, what gym do you go to? Just my local gym. So just my community has a gym that I go to. But I've been to all sorts of gyms. Just with other friends that want to work out. I'll do like a day with one of my friends somewhere in Denver or Nevada. And I go to all sorts of gyms, and I can work out any of them. I'm just waiting until I get my voice back. Then I'm going to go full bore on YouTube and Twitch. Do it, man. I actually started just doing some random study stuff on Twitch because I really enjoyed the practice stuff I had on there. I like the site. I'm definitely not going to become a Twitch streamer. But it's really fun. I enjoy it. And I still do it. Like, I think I'm going to keep up with it for a bit. Just kind of running on Twitch like once or twice a week. Just showing people how I study. Technically, oh, that's all right. Can I have your Japanese friends? LOL. I need someone not American to talk to in Japan. I don't think they would like me giving out their personal information on the internet. However, a great way to get some friends is, I don't know if you've tried any of those free language exchange sites like, was that one? Oh, so I have a good story. There's one I was using. I made a video about it. I forgot what it was, though. Oh, let's move on to episode 2 now, guys. Sorry. Oh, not 3. 2. Alright, 2 starting right now. But there's a girl I met on there, and we were talking for a while in English and Japanese, and both of her English and my Japanese are both quite high, so it was a really good friendship. She's actually dating a friend of mine in Japan now. Like 2 years after I met her, and those two had never met each other, and I never talked to each other about that, but they both live in my city, in Fukuoka, and I literally got on Instagram once, because I have a private Instagram that's just me and my Japanese friends, because even as a YouTuber, sometimes I just need something for me, and I saw them together, and like, what was that, Purikura, the picture thing? And I wrote my buddy, I was like, what the heck's going on? And he's like, oh, it's my girlfriend. I was like, bro, I've been friends with her for like 2 years. It's a small world, man. It really, really is. Sorry. Let's catch up. My bad. Daniel, I gotta head out. Have a good night, everyone. Daniel, thank you so much for coming. Daniel, the mangas are on the way. I had to wait for Patreon to actually process all the payments. So, I'm so sorry about the 2-day delay, but they are out now. After 4 years, I remember the feeling of understanding the first words, and even today, I'm surprised that I don't need to translate in my head from Japanese to English or Romanian to understand. Let me tell, and John, can I ask you, without me putting words in your mouth, so there's a lot of people in this chat that probably aren't as far along as maybe you and I are. You've been going for 4 years, and fluent or not, regardless of what anyone considers that word or how messy that definition is or what you feel about yourself, were all 4 of those years of studying Japanese worth it for what you feel like you could do in Japanese? If you could give me an honest opinion, I think the community would really appreciate it. I remember in class when we got to the point of being able to have basic conversations. It was great. It is like the best drug ever, being able to communicate in like a secret language that I could talk to my buddy in Japanese just normally, and a foreigner with me won't understand. It's just a crazy feeling. I love it. That was really inspirational. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I tend to be weird like that. We gotta play some games at some point. Justin, let's play games on Twitch. Let's do it. It'll be so fun. I could get that tapping game, even though I'm sure I suck at it, or maybe we could play a multiplayer game. Just recently joined Anytime Fitness, so was just curious. We have another community member that uses Anytime Fitness. It's Hannah Dare, and we snap each other our progress on Snapchat, so it's a good place. Wasn't a serious question, by the way. Oh, I'm sure, E. I answer earnestly, even if it's a meme question. Because, I don't know, maybe someone would be interested in hearing it. Try Hello Talk, it's a good app. Oh, okay, cool. I always have issues finding people who speak good enough English since my Japanese sucks. Let me tell you, dude, that is the curse of being a beginner, and it really... I wish I could say, oh, yeah, you know, just... You know, you'll find someone with good English, but the truth is, finding a Japanese person who's super good at English is... I don't want to say super rare, but it is not common. I've had at least 100, probably 200 language partners over my 4 years. Because the minute someone stops talking to me, next person. And I usually have 4 or 5 chats lined up with different Japanese people at one time. And, dude, even if you're only practicing what you know, and let's say you hit a wall and you can't go any farther because their English isn't good enough and your Japanese isn't good enough, you practice what you knew up until there. You practiced, and you freaking did great, and good job to you. You worked hard. Move on to the next one, and keep doing that. And what you'll see is, yeah, you might not always find people with a huge amount of English ability, but you're going to be able to get a lot of practice on certain subjects, like aisatsu, and, you know, jiko shokai, and, like, little circles of knowledge that you have. And that'll expand as you learn more, as you get more vocabulary, and as you get comfortable building sentences. You'll get there, and you'll find people. It just takes a long time, man. For me to find as good of friends as I've had, I've been studying for, I think, it's like 3 or 4 years. I think it's closer to 4. I don't exactly remember. I'll have to do a video on that sometimes. It takes time. Justin, Ulsu. Yeah, Ulsu. The one where it's like the Beat Tappy game. It's a gaming PC, so we could play whatever you want to play. I don't mind. Hey Chad, always good seeing your vids. Going to Japan in a few months. Was wondering if you recommend any particular places to meet people there. Gangsta Hippo, can I ask? Because I want to make sure I'm understanding you. Do you mean like a place to meet foreigners or Japanese people? And I don't know if you're going to a specific city. I could definitely give you some really like hyper-specific places if you're in Fukuoka. But if you're somewhere else, I could give you kind of general options, if that is dope for you. If that's dope for you. If that works for you. My apologies. My English is awful. Ulsu is also multiplayer. Let's do Ulsu. Let's do it. Well, this looks good, Chad. Damn. Allison, thank you. I have been having panic attacks this week going, I don't want people to, like, hate the overlay because I'm working really hard to try and make anime night work and have all of this be figured out. I really am, like, trying my best here. And the fact that people actually like how this looks, I really appreciate it. If there's something weird that you don't like, let me know. I think maybe having a drop shadow on like the inside layer where the big open thing is might be nice. But other than that, if you guys have any recommendations, I'm down to hear it. Okay, hold on. I gotta keep up with you. You guys are chatting a lot. I'm stoked. I'm so happy. But I gotta keep up with it. Sorry. One sec. Ooh, woo. We could also play that game that is basically Ju-Beat. Oh, I love Ju-Beat. I would play that game either way. I just want to pass the N2 because I'm not a native English speaker, but I want to work and live in Japan. Yeah, I mean, N2 is kind of the start of my goals. It's this, because that's like upper intermediate. I want to do N1. I want to get through the Kanji Kante, like all the way through 1. But I recognize they're hard tests. They take a long time to be good at, and it's not just Japanese ability, it's also test-taking ability, like skills and test-taking, so I'm a lot easier on myself about those tests than I used to be. I used to be very upset at myself if I ever didn't pass, and now I'm like, I see that test is not telling me whether I'm able to go to Japan and work, because I can work right now and not have any problems. It's not telling me if I can have a conversation, because I just got off the phone before the stream started with, I'm going to call her Me, so I don't drop any names, because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. For like 2 hours in Japanese, just hanging out, having fun. Nothing, we weren't even really talking about anything. We were just kind of on Snapchat voice call and just talking. That test is a goal, but it's not an end goal, and it's a waypoint. That's a good way to put it. Oh, Conversation Exchange is a good app too. Japanese people. I'll go to Fukuoka if you recommend. I'll be there for 3 weeks. Also Tokyo and Osaka. So if you're in Fukuoka, find the Genki Jacks building. It's Genki Nihongo Gogaku. I can type it out for you if you want to find it. Genki Nihongo. Oh, how do I get this to do kanji? Could someone tell me how I can get this to do kanji? This is so annoying. Here, I'll type it out when someone tells me how to do this in Japanese. I'm so sorry. But it's Genki Jacks, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays they have a language exchange lounge that's free regardless of if you go to the school or not. And you can walk in, and it's got foreigners, and it has Japanese people that talk to each other in Japanese and English, and staff that are bilingual. And the staff know me; they're good friends of mine, and I think you might have a good time there to meet some good friends. Well, everybody, gonna call it a night. Got to catch up on sleep. Like the layout, looks pretty good. Take care, everyone. See you, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Guessing game. Oh, is that Scriblario or Scriblio? We can play that too. Oh, there's so much stuff we can play. If you guys want, I don't have a link to it right now. I made a video on Wednesday about it. If you guys want to like watch me on Twitch, just either studying or just hang out throughout a couple times throughout the week that isn't just Wednesday and Saturday, you can check out the Twitch. I'll be on there. You know, I don't have a set schedule, but you know, probably twice a week sometimes. I think everything looks fine. I'm just glad I was able to catch the stream today. Dude, I'm stoked to have you, to be honest. I was nervous no one was going to show up for this. Any app recommendations for connecting with Japanese people? Apps. I didn't use apps to connect with... I mean, other than, like, basic Japanese social media apps like Line. I didn't really connect with anyone with those. We can set up a... great multiplayer guessing game. We can set up a private room and play together. Oh, that'd be cool. We could play with like friends of the channel and stuff. That would be rad. That'd be cool. Justin, take notes. I don't know how to do any of this, so help. Yup it. It is easy for a native English speaker to work in Japan without Japanese. Oh, it is like I know Australians in Japan who literally don't speak anything. Any Japanese, and they have work visas. It has nothing to do with that. It's just N2s allow jobs to go, oh, he would be functional at a position that doesn't require English assistance or teaching English. So a lot of people want to work in Japan, but they don't just want to teach English. You know, they want to actually do whatever maybe their degree's in, or they want to do their normal life that's in their country, but in Japan. And N2 is kind of the entry level to be able to prove to a company that you could do that. Just type the word, then hit the space. Okay, so let's try this. Genki Nihongo Gogaku. Space. Genki Nihongo Gogaku. Space. There it is. So this is the place. And you want to go to... I think you could search it in English or Japanese, but it's Journeys. Sorry. Hopefully that works. It's not Nihongo no Gakko. It's Nihongo Gakko. Oh. Genki Jacks. So it's Genki Nihongo Gaku. Gaku. Or it's Gakugo, isn't it? Nihongo Gakugo. It's been a long time since I've been there, just to be fair. But they have anyways, you guys know the point. They have a language exchange lounge. Go there. Hit space. Okay, so I gotta remember. Type word, hit space. Type word, hit space. Got it. Is that what it's called? On my computer, it won't show me the kanji or katakana sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure out a way to make it work. Even if I have to, like, unplug my normal keyboard and get, like, a Japanese one, I'll figure out a way to make this work for now. Depends on what kind of work. Yeah, it definitely depends on what kind of work. I can make a poll of games and throw it in the Discord. Yeah, dude, there's a... it's so nice having people that know what they're doing, because I have no freaking idea. The Twitch stream idea is really interesting. Yeah, dude, we could totally have like a good old get together on Twitch and just have fun. I don't play games on YouTube because I don't want to bother my subs. I don't want to like piss anyone off and like put up stuff that isn't what they subbed for. But on Twitch, I only have like 24 followers. It's not about building a fan base on there. I'm just trying to have fun with people, so I can do whatever I want on Twitch. I'm not limited by trying to be respectful of people's inboxes on YouTube. Oh, by the way, if you ever need a game that you could play in spare time, there's Universal Paper Clips. I'm going to save that link right now. And... okay, saved. And I'll look at that after the stream. I don't trust clicking links, especially not during the stream, because if it's something that like shuts my computer down, then we're done for the night. And that kind of sucks. So... thank you, Chad. Happy to help. That's what Papa Chad's here for. Encourage you, motivate you, hug you, maybe give you a little kiss in the cheeky cheek. Also watching anime and having this whole thing fall apart. All of that is included. Am I the first Twitch follower? Yeah, Yoko, I think you were my first Twitch follower. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could check. Let's see. So... oh, I have 25 followers. What do you know? I mean, I wouldn't know. If you guys want to see us, if you guys maybe want to play with us, because some people were saying they were multiplayer, this is the Twitch. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be doing this, but if you... someone told... so if you follow, it should update you when I go live. So if you guys want to get in on, like, playing with us and, like, getting on voice chat and doing whatever we're going to be doing and just hanging out in real time, it's a really good idea to follow me. Because I don't know, I'm not going to be super consistent. WTF, apparently I wasn't following you on Twitter. No joke, you just followed me. You weren't following me, Justin? I see what our friendship is. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like I invited you on my stream or anything. Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. So, sorry, you guys were asking about the first follower. So the first follower I had... ah, you're close, Yoko. So first was Hannah Dare. It was Kirito1395. That's Hannah. Then it was Labier, which is our Australian Babalian, you know. And then Yoko Saka-chan. You were close. You're 3. But it's still pretty freaking close. We're already at 25. Hot dang. That's really cool. I literally only promoted it to get people to help me fix the, was it the overlay? And people just ended up liking it. Raul S. Nani ga itte hoshin? WTF, apparently I wasn't sorry, I'm there. RIP. Betrayal. I know! So betrayed! So betrayed! It doesn't hurt my feelings. I know I don't know. Twitter's weird. I'm sure it just unfollows people, but I'm never gonna let you forget that. Oh, so that's different than the English. Not English, the dub, but the sub was different. Okay. Okay. Why did they translate? Okay, now I really want to, like, break out my, my phraseology dictionary, but, I'm not going to. We're on the live stream. I'll do that after. That was a weird translation that they did in the subtitle, but, okay, whatever. If you ever need overlay stuff done, I can help you. I've been doing it forever. I would love that. I just threw this together and kind of took what people... like, I did something and someone was like, ah. That's a word I don't know. Satosu. Or if I do know it, maybe I forgot it. Let's see. Satosu. Satosu. That's... oh, fudge. What was the kanji? I think it was this. Yeah, I don't see this very much. So it's a Goldon verb, transitive. To admonish, to persuade, to warn, or to remonstrate. I don't hear that a tremendous amount. I will say the person who said it, All Might, is supposed to be... I'll check. All Might is supposed to be, I think, foreign? his name's Yagi. That's kind of funny. Okay, there's some... Okay, anyways, hold on. I think... Hold on. Isn't he from America, though? Or did he just study abroad in America? He does have a Japanese name. I don't remember. Okay. Birthplace... No, never mind. Birthplace, Tokyo. Tokyo. Fudge. I legitimately thought... Why does he have blonde hair? Well, I get... Why am I asking for... Why does an anime character have strange colored hair? I must be that tired if I'm trying to ask for logic in this show. I'm so dumb. Why did I even do this? Raul, tell me the weirdest thing you've ever done. Oh, this guy wants me to speak Japanese. マジで、さえできればできないのに. I don't think I could even do it if I wanted to because I don't know what the strangest thing I've ever done is. I don't even think I could think about it in English. What's something weird I've done that I can... Fun story I could tell in Japanese. I'll think of something. Stream on Twitch with T-Series music in the background. We'll get a lot of views. Sorry, guys. We're, Oh, fuck. Fine. It's... Oh... Guys, it's already seriously 10. It literally feels like we're just on the first episode. Here, I'll catch up... Hold on. I'll catch up on chat in a sec. Let's end this right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry we're ending early. Anime Night's only an hour. It's literally only 9 to 10. I was Chad. I am your humble DM and host, if you guys are at all fans of the Wicked Miscreant podcast. As we decided tonight, I guess we'll try and do some fun Twitch stuff with the community if you guys are ever interested. I left a link in the chat that you guys can go check it out. There isn't a link down below, I don't think, but I will add one post-stream. If you guys like this, real quick, it would help me a lot if you liked it down below. It just kind of shares it in the YouTube algorithm, makes people want to see this more. If you ever have any questions about Japanese culture, the best ways to get a hold of me, Anime Night's a great way. You can do it live. Otherwise, there's a Discord link in the... This water. Oh, my. There's a Discord link in the description down below, as well as a Twitter link. I am on those as much as possible, and I am a open book if I can help you, and I will be honest if I can't, if there's something I don't know and you ask me. So, both of those work well. Whether you follow me or not, I don't care about the number, but those are probably the best ways to get a hold of me throughout the week. Also do videos on Wednesday, so if all that sounds like something that's kind of up your alley, maybe consider subscribing. I put out a video every single Wednesday, live stream on Saturday, and I work really hard at what I do because I like helping people. I think that's, at the end of the day, what I really enjoy. I would just like to say thank you to everyone that's been in the chat so far, that's been hanging out, kind of for this soft reboot. Thank you guys for hanging out in Anime Night. Mystery Dago, Sab, Corneal Spade, Raul seemed to be happy with my weird Japanese response because I couldn't actually answer his question because I don't know something weird that I've done offhand. I'll think about it, Raul, and we could talk about it in Japanese on the Discord if you're ever interested. Allison, John, Justin, I'm just going up the list, Gangster Hippo, everyone that I'm not even mentioning right now. Thank you all for hanging out. This was really fun. I'm going to end with some outro music. Kind of calm down a little bit, but I will be checking both the Discord and Twitter after this. So, obviously, if you guys want to keep the conversation going and hang out, that's a great way to do it. Alrighty. What do I always say? Love hard, love deep, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye-bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping